Hey everybody, this is Damage Step Gaming here in YCS Orlando with our team member Nash. And Nash, what did you do this weekend?
So I made day 2. I know it's not a humongous accomplishment for most people, but for me, it's my first day 2 at YCS, and yeah, overall good experience. Unfortunately, couldn't make top 64 due to my round 11 matchup, but we'll get them next time for sure.
You want to show us what you played?
Yeah. So I just played Ryzeal Fiendsmith. You know, I just played what I was comfortable with, and yeah, it performed pretty well, but fairly standard. But we play 3 Ice Ryzeal, best normal summon in the deck for sure. Full combo by itself. It's every time I drew this card, 9 times out of 10 won the game. There are a couple times where you just get hand trapped into oblivion, but yeah, Ice Ryzeal is great. I actually only played the 2x2 sword. I was going to play 3 and 3, but I didn't want to just see nothing but engine. But I will say there were a couple times where I just didn't see engine at all, and that probably should have been bumped up, but oh well. Then you play the 1 node for the, node, 1 cross, and then 3 more names, bonfire. That's it for the Ryzeal stuff. Then we play the Fiendsmith, 3 engraver, of course. The 1 Lacrima, 1 Lurie, and then I'm still on 2 track, and of course the 1 trap. Nothing changed here. Fiendsmith cards are broken. If you want to do well, probably split them in your deck.
They're good. They're good. Can confirm.
They're insane. And then I did play the Bystial, so I played 3 Lebellion. I'm a huge fan of this card personally. Yes, I know it's not like it sucks going second, but it doesn't honestly suck that bad if you play into like a detonator, because it still is like a Jewish worm. So like, and if they don't have the cross set up, then Jewish worm outs their detonator. But I just wanted more consistency into the names. Yeah, like seeing the Bystials themselves are probably a little bit better. Like if I played Lord, Baldrake, or even like Soraneer or something, that might have been helpful, but it worked out for me. And then the 1 Regain. Regain is just a crazy card if you can establish it. It's good against Malice for sure. It's almost an FTK, and it's good against the grind if they try to Bystial your Fiendsmith out the way. So that's the engines, and then for non-engine, we play 3 Full Hollows, busted card.
Maxie's crazy.
Everything else, I think every game I drew this card I won, going second. There's only 1 game where I didn't win, but yeah, that card's nuts. 3 Ash, of course, 3 Nibiru, 3 Valor, and 3 Imperm for the hand traps. And then we played for the last 3 slots for non-engine. I played triple Metaltronus.
Metaltronus.
This card right here is insane. Like it hits like almost every single deck in the format right now, especially with Malice. When they're doing the a Battle Q, you can Metaltronus the A Battle away if you want to summon Desiree or Wave King, because they're both fiends with 28, so it outs the Griffin. Also, this hits Griffin. It's a light fiend. It's great in the mirror. The only thing I wasn't super happy about this card is it's the mid-sea matchup. I don't have any targets for the ritual monsters, but other than that, this card's crazy. I actually used it against a dragon deck because they had a bunch of dark dragons, and just you float Juice Worm and just start outing cards. It's nuts, dude.
How many in the main was it?
I actually played 46.
46.
Yeah,
all right.
That's a lot. Oh, another reason why I play this card, Dweller.
Yeah.
Dweller hurts. I actually won my game against a guy. He Dwellered. I activated, used my own Dweller, banished it, negated it, and then I just OTK'd him. So.
Solid.
Yeah, Metaltronus is crazy. We'll go to the extra deck. Tokens. 2 Detonator and the 1 Duo Drive. Don't cut this card. I don't know why anybody is cutting this card. That's stupid. Cross is just too good not to play, and it's good insulation into different matchups. 1 Exaton for the bridge. I didn't do the effective pop board up, I don't think, at all, but if it comes up, it comes up. The God card, Dweller, it probably is going to get banned. I mean, this card single-handedly shuts down some sorts of decks right now, and it's just kind of unhealthy. It's a floodgate. Twins of Eclipse, definitely the worst card in my extra deck. I didn't really use this card at all, but in theory it's pretty solid, but it didn't come up. 1 Aggregator, just because X, and then the 1 Wave King for the rank, obviously, Fiendsmith package.
Yeah.
And then Fiendsmith stuff, Moon, Requiem, Sequence, and Agnum Day. I love this guy. Necroquip and Desiree. Pretty self-explanatory. And then the God card, Chaos Angel. Every time I summon this card, I won the game. Except my final opponent, I lost because of Shifter. But if I don't get Shifted, every time I summon this card, I won. This card is absolutely bonkers.
Love that card.
Oh my god. It's so hard to out Light Dark Chaos Angel's format, which is insane. So once you establish that, it's GG. And then for the side, fairly standard, but played triple Lancia. Yeah, I mean, it's good against obviously Malice, but it also has interactions in other decks like Crystron, which is actually sort of popular. I chose to go 3 Meows this event because I wanted to respect Malice, because I felt like, yeah, it wasn't the most represented deck, but that deck you have to respect. It's too strong. Like, if you don't have anything for that deck, you're going to lose if you go second. And then I was playing 2 Slayer, but I changed it for 2 Perulia, and I'm so glad I did. I didn't miss Slayer at all. I think that card's like, it's okay, but you in this format, I feel like you just kind of have to stop your opponent from playing the game, because once they establish boards, it's hard to like push through that with just like engine, unless your deck is just like stacked, you know. But it's I just want to stop my opponent. Most of the time they don't play into these cards. Sometimes they do, but it is what it is. Perulia was nice. It definitely helped me out.
So what, 8 maxis between your main and side?
Yeah. I never sided it. I never sided in all of them. Well, maybe I did. I can't remember the matchup. I think I may have done all of them against Crystron, but nevertheless, yeah, there's a lot of little charmies. And then 2 talents and called by, and then the 3 strikes for going first. Strike. Love this card. Card's crazy. Talents obviously is good. I actually didn't see Talents all that much this weekend, but it's definitely a solid card. Solemn Strike's amazing. And then the last card was Gaga Cowboy.
Yes!
I mean, time is a thing. People will play into time. Shout out to my boy Jesse for actually giving me this card, and this is what got me to day 2. So, but yeah. I don't feel good doing it, but at the same time, people are going to do it to you, so it is what it is.
You got to prepare for it.
Yeah, people are going to do it to you, so.
And of course, the Tyranitar Field Center.
Oh yeah, T-Tar, baby.
Yeah, don't go over matchups?
Yeah, sure. So round 1, I actually drew. That was my only draw for the weekend, was against Crystron. Unfortunate, you know, it is what it is. Then I think second round was against a Primite Bystial deck. With Blue Eyes, which was kind of wild. That deck was actually kind of crazy with Quackmere Drago. That card is very strong. Round 3, I won that one. Then round 3, I actually got my first loss against Mathew Ryzeal. Deck's pretty good. Then round 4, I played Vanquish Soul. Yeah.
You love that deck.
Yeah, I love it, but it's just not that great right now. Round 5, I played U-Bell, that 2-0. Round 6 was another Crystron. I actually played Yassine. Great guy, really good player, but he even said to me he was misplaying, and unfortunately you can't make those kinds of mistakes. So I wound up winning that one. I also played my first mirror round 7 against Fiendsmith Ryzeal. I won that one, and then I lost my second loss against Tempai. I hate that deck. That's so annoying to play against. Like, Tempai does Tempai things. And then my final round, day 1, was against Malice, and I wound up winning that in time. Thank God. I'm very surprised that I dodged every Malice player, because like that deck's scary. I do not want to play against that deck. And then day 2, I won round 10 against Fiendsmith Ryzeal in the mirror, and then round 11, unfortunately, was my loss that kicked me out, but it was against Exodia of all decks.
Obliterate!
Yeah.
Deck's scary.
Shifter is very strong, and you open no Ryzeal cards, unfortunately.
No, still, congrats on your first day 2 at a YCS.
Yeah, I'm happy. There's only one way to go, and that's up from here. So
improvement.
Next time I go to YCS, I'm gonna be winning it.
Any shout outs before we cut it off?
Yeah, so shout outs to Connor, Johnny, and Johnny Jones for riding with me up here. Shout outs to Damage Step Gaming, everybody on it. Juan, Mikey, AJ, Chris, Jake, all y'all. Appreciate all the love. Shout out Cardboard Castle, being good locals, sort of. But now it's a fun time. Definitely was fun. So.
All right. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe.